So this is technically a take two, I guess is the way to say it, because we started and then
we just got extended, so we thought it was going to be like way better, and then it said it was disconnected from the server, which we didn't freeze or get kicked out, so I don't know
what happened.
there. But what I was saying, and you're just going to go ahead and continue on with the stream, is that I heard a lot of hate come through about it being so active with Fortnite this season, and always having something to do, like the Batman and Stranger Things, I think was another one. I feel like there was so much going on this season that it's hard for me to like pinpoint one that I would think was pointless. I love them all, and I feel like I really hope that Epic Games brings it for season 11 like they did for season 10, because in my eyes, season 10 has been the best season.
Guys, if you saw that on my screen, if anyone does watch this or is watching this, can you screenshot whatever this the word popped in the bottom part of my... Oh! I thought it was Claptrap's words. I don't know, it was just, I just suddenly have like a flash.
Oh, the other one, Borderlands. See, I knew I was missing one.
It did a lot of cool stuff. Like, so, but I agree with her that I feel like a lot of people are complaining, like, oh, like, you know, there were so many things that needed to be fixed, so many problems. But a lot of it, honestly, guys, like, for me, the problems I kept hearing from people were all about the fact that they couldn't destroy the brutes. And they're like, oh, the brutes are ruining things, the brutes are ruining things. Honestly, in my opinion, they weren't. Like, really, the brutes weren't ruining things. And, like, my wife and I played a lot, and honestly, brutes weren't that big of a problem for us most of the time. You learn how to play and fight and battle a brute, and they even brought out weapons and, like, items to help, like, combat the brute. And then everyone still just complained because, well, basically, it wasn't fitting to what they were used to. They wanted to just be able to build up and build around people and do all their whole building battles. And the brutes just kind of stomped through the buildings, so it kind of destroyed their building battles, and then everyone got pissed. And honestly, for me, it's just like, that's not Fortnite's fault.
I mean, I won my first game with the brute this season, so I was freaking stoked to have something like new that was good for me, good for my game. And then I got murdered by a ton more brutes than I won. But I also wasn't hating on the game about it. Like, I learned that if you build like higher protected, and the only real thing I hated about them taking away from the brutes, because that was my big thing, they took something away from the brutes that I was upset with, and that was the being able to stomp.
Collect mats.
Yeah, and collect mats. To me, that was frustrating. It's really the only thing I could say.
I agree with that. That was rather frustrating. For me, the big thing that they could take out of the brutes that bugged me the most, honestly, was actually they slowed the dash. Like, they made it a longer, like, time between dashes. And for me, that sucked. Like, I love that being able to dash and move fast and everything. So that kind of bugged me. But honestly, guys, like, I don't know, my wife and I, we play Team Rumble a lot, we play squads a lot and stuff. And sure, it would kind of suck sometimes going up to a brute, maybe late game, but if you play it right and your whole team pushes on it, you can destroy a brute pretty quick.
Wait, what?
So,
no.
I
You know what that is? I was running up and I'm like, what are these red dots everywhere?
What's the red blinking light?
So, yeah. It turns out those are the batarangs.
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, guys, I love the batarangs, and I love this hookshot that plus it goes so far. So moving to the batarangs, they're awesome. Batarangs, the Batman hookshots, whatever they're called. I just call them hookshots because it's less than all the words hookshot. But I get that they are not hookshots. They're grappling hooks. They've killed the same Batman, I'm pretty sure. He's got to be getting that.
I have someone right now talking like that. I hate
I don't actually know if he's stalking me, or if it's just like one of those things where we just kind of happen to keep running into each other.
I don't even know what they were shooting at. They like hit me once and they were just like shooting in the air. I really liked the Batman surprise. I had no idea Batman was coming.
Right, that one surprised me. I like the Stranger Things. I love the characters and stuff. It was just fun. Like, I'm sure Stranger Things, they didn't have much of a story, but as the season came out, they did have like more of those things kind of take over the ball, which is pretty cool. And I don't know, I thought it was just a lot of fun. Plus, it just honestly made you realize how big Fortnite's becoming, that they're able to do all these crossovers and so many.
I think
like,
the Claptrap crossover, or what is
it.
it called, Borderlands.
Yeah.
The Borderlands crossover for Aaron was the biggest, like.
I peed myself in happiness.
We heard it was coming, and then like that's all I heard about for like days.
That's true. That's very true.
And every time we got online, it was, I'm going through Pandora. I'm gonna go through Pandora. Okay, that's great. You guys are going here. I'm gonna go through Pandora.
Yeah, you're right.
And I just think that there were so many fun things that came out of season 10.
Yeah, me too. I'm gonna miss it, but I'm excited to see where they're going with season 11. I mean, right now there's a lot of these rift things going on. They're all over they've been all over the map. Hold on, I'm gonna hide for a second and take a look at the map. We have, let's see, we had Greasy Grove came back, Roasty Palms changed, Retail Road changed, Gotham City / Tilted Town changed. We had the Floating Island come in. We are about to have something going on above Pleasant Park. I think that's all of them so far. The Meteor, Dusty Divot, the original, plus the Meteor. So like 6 or 7
Dusty Depot.
Dusty Depot, sorry. Dusty Depot. So, and then the soccer field got destroyed. So that's like 7 or 8 different things that have like changed in the map.
Yeah.
Just mid-game or midway through, which has been pretty cool.
And I thought I was gonna hate Kevin coming back.
True.
But I didn't hate it.
I was expecting to be annoyed by it. I like that they brought him back in the Floating Island, rather than him bouncing around the thing again.
Yes.
I think if he would have been rolling around the map, I would have been kind of like, but right? The fact that they brought him back in the Floating Island was just fun. Like, I enjoyed that.
Yeah, that was awesome. I was very worried though. I heard that he was coming back, and I was just like, oh god, I don't want to see it. But right? Not bad.
And then, honestly, I know a lot of people have hated it. Retail Row has been one of my favorites. I love fighting the monsters.
I do like that.
I love fighting the monsters. I thought it was really fun. And then, I understand for Arena, they took that like away as an ending point because too many people were complaining that the monsters were winning the game, basically. So they took away that one as like an ending point. They still left monsters in there. If you wanted to land Retail Row, that was your choice. You could. But from now on, the storm wouldn't end there, which I thought was a good compromise. Yeah. Instead of just taking it out altogether.
We've been kicked out.
So I guess we no longer have anything. So
we're in official downtime.
I wonder if that means I can get into reboots. I think they're all out too. I was gonna try and just go in and show them some other things we've seen. So as you guys know, like I said before, with season 11 coming, every time a new season's coming, they always have little hints and snippets. If you guys haven't seen the new Rocket, I don't know what you're doing. Obviously, the Scientist, as we've now learned him to be called, not the Visitor, the Scientist, has created a new rocket inside the Dusty Depot. So the story so far, from what I can tell, is once the point zero came, it froze time in a weird way, kind of got them stuck in this loop. The Visitor then, or the Scientist, I guess, which is basically the Visitor from an alternate dimension, had to get out of the meteor, come down, and start trying to create these rifts. I'm assuming to restart the time and like get out of the loop in the freeze time.
I wonder. I'm gonna have to look up next time. I wonder if it actually makes like a clock in the sky.
Oh, for where all the places are?
Mm-hmm. Like 10, like 12, 6, doing whatever, however that goes.
I mean, I guess when you think about it, well, it kind of reminds me of the original Path of Heaven a little bit.
Right?
Coming to think of it, it kind of reminds me of that a little bit, of like where the original symbols were and stuff. So guys, we're going back just into the game we were in. No specific reason in this game whatsoever, more than just wanting to show you guys some of the things that we found that we thought were kind of interesting. Show you guys the rocket, obviously, just to, who doesn't want to take a look at that. So let me... Pause time.
What was your favorite thing that came into the item shop this season?
Ooh, that's tough. I would probably have to say Claptrap in Borderlands.
Yeah.
I love that. I love the Mayhem skin. Well, actually, it's on the Mayhem skin. I forget what his name is. I think the Mayhem skin is my previous guy that I considered my Borderlands guy.
Yeah, I think you're talking about too. That is. My favorite one is actually Slumber.
Oh, the newest one?
Yeah. Like, I liked that girl that I bought you.
Oh, she was tight.
But my favorite one, as of yet,
is amazing, guys. I don't know if that's... I wonder if I dove down over here too early. Let's give it a little time, I guess. So the rocket's typically there. It's, from what I understand now, fully built. I haven't actually been over there to look at it yet. I'm pretty sure I saw it was full built.
Yeah, we ran that other game. It was purple.
But the big thing... Oh, see, I think I went too close there. I didn't... My game's not registering or rendering Gotham City at all. That ruins. So, for you guys who don't know, or maybe you all do know, a lot of the times when Risky Reels was in, which is an old place for some of us, the titles of upcoming movies and things were kind of hints as to what was going to go on.
Oh, yeah. Like, so, Two Worlds Collide.
Yeah. They had all that before, like, on the Risky Reels before it kind of came out as the new season topic. So, here, it sucks I can't see it, but they actually have, so I think some people are talking about these are part of the 7, which is another interesting thing that comes from the Visitor and Scientist. If you look at their information when you're selecting them as a character, if you have them, they'll say they're
part of the 7.
I think the Visitor says his intentions are unsure, one of the 7, and then the Visitor says his mission is, or the Scientist says his mission is uncertain, or something like that, and then else is one of the 7. So at first, I was trying to think of like, oh, what could this be? One of the 7. There's 2 of the 7 right there: the Visitor and the Scientist.
Intentions unknown, one of the 7 for the OG Visitor, and then the Scientist, it says his mission is unknown, one of the 7.
So one of the 7, I was trying to figure out what that could be. One of my thoughts was because they are both originally, or they're both basically earned through missions and things during the Battle Pass, I wondered if the 7 were the rest of the ones that were like that. So Singularity, Aimbot, the Ruined Skin, the Prisoner, and there was one else. Oh, the Enforcer. I thought maybe they were all part of the 7. And then if you came over here, there was